Hey everyone, it's Joyel and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be reviewing the product line Twist by, I believe it's pronounced Ouidad, and more specifically, their Extra Moisture line. But before we get started, please don't forget to click that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to check out all the links and everything down in the description. And if you are the owner of a business, especially a Black-owned business, please send me an email at SharmaineJoyel@gmail.com if you'd love to sponsor a video. But let's get started. So this is another line that I kinda have seen mostly on Instagram. I think that's been my main source of new products recently, is basically just sponsored posts on Instagram and Facebook. And again, I was reached out to see if I would like to review it. So that is what we're doing today. And specifically, as I stated, we are going to be reviewing their Extra Moisture line. So Twist has 3 total hair collections. They have their Essential Moisture line, their Extra Moisture line, and then their Ultimate Moisture line. Today, we are going to be reviewing their Extra Moisture line. It's kind of like the middle ground of it. So it's not the Ultimate and it's not the Essential. We've got the Extra. So I'd like to shout out to Twist and thank them for allowing me to review this line for you guys today and for sponsoring this video. I was super stoked. This is like my first unboxing on my channel. It's nice to see, again, a brand that is all about being inclusive of all kinky, curly, coily hair types. It's honestly awesome. But the Extra Moisture line contains 6 different products, and of course we are going to start off with the shampoo. So the first item that we have in this collection is going to be the On Repeat Gentle Oil Infused Shampoo. This gentle oil-based shampoo mimics curls' natural oils as you cleanse to help restore softness and shape while preventing frizz. Massage through wet hair, rinse with warm water, and follow with conditioner. The description states that nourishing oils cleanse without stripping while smoothing the cuticle to tame frizz and enhance definition and amplify shine. It includes jojoba oil, chamomile extract, vegetable protein, and panthenol. It is also free of mineral oil, petroleum, parabens, phthalates, harsh sulfates, D4, D5, D6 silicones. It's also used to replenish essential moisture to help keep curls supple, strong, and less prone to breakage. First off, everything in this line is super thick. This was a very thick and, just like the description, very moisturizing shampoo. I did like that it came with a pump. It makes it very easy to get to my scalp. If you know, I tend to focus a lot of the shampooing process mostly for cleansing my scalp and then allowing the suds to run down the length of my hair. So this was such a thick and creamy shampoo. If you're a fan of heavier shampoos, this is, yeah, it's gonna be one of those shampoos that also gives you the slip, to where I know that some people like to detangle during the shampoo process. I personally don't, but I know there's some people who do because it helps them get through the rest of their wash day routine. So if you need a shampoo with the slip in order to do that, I actually would recommend this. And it is the Extra Moisture line, so I wasn't surprised that I had a moisturized feel to my hair. Like, my hair wasn't stretchy or rubbery, dry, rough to the touch. It was still very soft and smooth, just like the description. So awesome. The shampoo, passed the description test, is what I like to say. So basically, this shampoo passes the description test. It lived up to what it said that it does. I didn't feel the need to do any sort of double shampoo with this. I felt like it did a good enough job, but if you wish to double cleanse, I think you could totally still. It doesn't strip your hair at all. Don't be afraid to double cleanse if that's something you usually do. You can do that with the shampoo. But after rinsing that out is when I followed up with their mask. So next, I used their Sunday Feels Deeply Hydrating Hair Mask. It's meant to restore shine and improve your curl pattern, transform dry, damaged, stretched out curls. Make sure to apply a clean, damp hair for about 3 to 5 minutes. Rinse. You can also leave it on overnight for more intensive treatment. It includes shea butter, coconut oil, jojoba oil, almond oil, and grapeseed oil. And of course, it doesn't include the mineral oil, petroleum, parabens, sulfates, and the D4, D5, and D6 silicones. This is what I'm assuming was kind of like their deep conditioners, their hair mask. You guys know that I tend to use my deep conditioners right after shampooing, and I decided not to leave it on overnight. I do have a fear of getting what is called hydrical fatigue, so I tend to avoid leaving my hair wet overnight unless it's like, supposed to be drying after the wash day routine. So I did, however, apply this to my hair, and I left it on for 3 to 5 minutes, but then I also went and used my hotheads cap. I kind of like met in the middle, so instead of just leaving it on for a few minutes, and instead of leaving it on overnight, I just did my usual routine. I have low porosity hair, so using heat is going to help lift up the cuticles of my hair so it can actually benefit as much as it can from the mask. So I used my hotheads cap, I microwaved it, and I wore it for probably about an hour. It was only really hot for probably 30 minutes, and then I allowed it to cool down for 30 minutes. After that is when I noticed, like, again, super soft, passes the description test. My hair was manageable. I could easily get through it. It was easy to get through my detangling process. I didn't fully rinse out the deep conditioner, just enough to get the section of hair I was working on, soaked through. And then I followed up with their Gimme It All 4-in-1 Hydrating Conditioner. It says this is a multi-use conditioner that is versatile to the core, delivers a boost of moisture that keeps curls soft and manageable so you can confidently take on anything your day brings. You can co-wash with it to remove product buildup and rehydrate your curls for a quick cleanse without stripping away oils. You can use it as just a regular daily conditioner. It says for next level conditioning, apply to clean, damp hair in sections and leave it in for a 3-minute rinse. Thirdly, you can use it as kind of like a leave-in. And then fourth, you can also use it as a styling cream to clump, create twist outs, or form super soft and defined curls, which I plan on doing in another video. I want to do a twist out using this. The conditioner includes rice protein, babasu palm oil, kapuaku butter, and panthenol. I just decided to use it as I regularly would in a wash day routine, which is just applying it on my hair after my deep conditioner and using it to help detangle. This is probably one of the thickest conditioners I've ever used in my life. It is really thick, but it's, it's a 4-in-1. If you're meant to use it as like a, styling cream, then yeah, you probably want it to be really thick, but it is thick. This is, whew. It's nice that it's thick because a little goes a long way, which matters when you have really thick and longer type 4 hair, such as myself. I have about 12 inches of hair fully stretched out, and it gave me the slip that I needed. I didn't feel like I was yanking any hair out of my head. Like I wasn't feeling I didn't have that tearing feeling in my hair that you sometimes will get. But basically it gave me enough slip to where I didn't feel like I had to detangle in even smaller sections. I know that sometimes when I apply conditioners, and I'll still split each section or each puff on my head in half or in thirds so that I can detangle thoroughly. But this product, I didn't even have to. I applied it mostly focusing on my ends and then working it up the rest of the section. And it had enough moisture and protection on my hair that I could get my brush through it without having to, break it down into like, multiple smaller pieces. So I did really like that. After detangling each section, I actually just kind of let the conditioner sit on my hair for a few more minutes. This is actually pretty typical for me. This is one of the steps that I take is after detangling and having the conditioner, I just let it sit for 3 or 5 minutes. Like, why not get the extra moisture, right? Like, that's what it's here for. And then I followed with rinsing that out, and this is where we go into the styling part of the collection. Next up is the Curl Goals Moisture Locking Leave-In Conditioner. This leave-in conditioner moisturizes, detangles, and primes. Apply to clean, damp hair, comb through and follow with your favorite styler. Curls are more defined when you start with a strong foundation. That's cute. It includes safflower oil, rice protein, and camellia flower. This is actually kind of cool. I don't think I've used a spray. Have I? I probably have, and I just can't remember. But usually like leave-ins are like in a cream form. I don't think I've really used it in like a thicker spray, creamy serum onto your hair. But I like that. It made it pretty simple to kind of brush through. But this is one of those, if you are somebody who likes to layer products or likes just a lighter product in general, this leave-in might actually be something that you liked. It is very light on my hair, but my hair didn't feel like stringy. Sometimes what I get with a spray-in, lighter hold kind of a product is that my hair will sometimes feel stringy afterwards. I hope you know what I'm talking about. If you're natural, you know what I'm talking about. You either get like a nice, smooth, clumped look after a leave-in, or if it's a really light product, it just kind of is just like straggly and stringy, and the product almost will feel soapy. I didn't have that with this. My hair absorbed it very well. Actually, everything with this line, my hair absorbed very well, and I'll explain even further in the next 2 steps. You'll see why. So I like this leave-in. It was much different from leave-in conditioners that I've used from other curly or kinky hair lines. So I would just spray this all over this section. I would just kind of massage it through with just my fingers, kind of finger comb it through, and then would top it with the styler, which is next. So then I would apply the Weather Up Lotion, which is a super light styling lotion. This lotion delivers pillow soft, defined curls while blocking out humidity and defending against frizz and flyaways. Apply to wet hair from ends to root. Dry naturally or diffuse for added volume. Use fingers to break and shake hair and reveal free-formed curls that stay all day. Okay, so that doesn't apply to my hair. But the styling lotion includes jojoba oil, mango butter, shea butter, coconut fruit extract, and wheat protein. I wasn't too interested in the curl definition part of the lotion. Moisture retention is what I was aiming for with this, right? Now, it says super light styling lotion, which immediately I was like, this is not for my hair. Like, this is probably gonna be the product that just does absolutely nothing. But I applied about a quarter size amount to my sections, as usual, focusing on my ends, making sure to lather it mostly on my ends, and then working it up and combing that through, but not before applying the very last styling product. But the last product that we used on my hair to finish this off was the Ready Set Bounce Soft Hold Curl Defining Jelly. This curl defining jelly encourages your natural bounce and definition while keeping curls moisturized and frizz free without any crunch. Apply to wet hair from roots to end, air dry or diffuse for more volume. Again, with the break and shake step, that doesn't apply to me, so we're skipping that part. But it includes kapuaku butter, aloe vera, sweet almond oil, and panthenol. Now, I'm not usually a huge fan of gels. I typically will completely avoid gels. I do not go out of my way to use gels or to purchase them. It's just not something I use. I prefer a butter on my hair. My original hypothesis, or guess, or assumption rather, was that this was going to just cause a whole ton of flakes on my hair or some sort of ugly white outcast and completely ruin the whole collection for me, right? Because that's typically what happens with gels on my hair, especially since I'm low porosity. This didn't do that. And maybe it's because it's a soft hold, but I didn't have too much of flake. Like, obviously when you let it dry down the first day, and it'll sit towards the ends of your hair. But as for, now what I'm talking about is it gonna flake throughout the week as you continue to wear your hair out? Or will it cause a white overcast on your hair as you continue to try and style your hair throughout the week? And it did not do that for me. Now, typically with any products that I use, I will have some sort of product overcast kind of sitting on my hair, because that's just how my hair is. It usually will take a good chunk of my day for my hair to thoroughly absorb most products, and then I usually will judge it on how that product reacts on my hair throughout the rest of the week. So again, I didn't have any flaking, I didn't have a white overcast, and because it's a soft hold, I think that's also why I didn't have that crunchy feeling. So you can, this gets the description pass for actually doing what it says it would do. So again, as someone who doesn't really wear a whole lot of gel, I actually didn't mind using this product. Now, as for moisture throughout the week, how the line hold up in that aspect. I did end up reapplying, it was actually the 4-in-1 Hydrating Conditioner to do a twist out on my hair. I kind of used it to just apply some more moisture to get me through the rest of the week, and that's what I'm wearing right now. Basically a 2 or 3 day old twist out, so I'm coming up on my next wash day, so I only had to reapply product one other time, which was nice. It's nice to not have to apply something every single day. So this was enough to get me through the majority of my week. Could I have gone through the whole week without reapplying? I maybe could have gone an extra day, but I do think it was best to reapply the product throughout the week. And I'm wondering if by using the Ultimate Moisture Collection, I won't have to do that. So, but we will see. That will be for another video. What's my overall consensus? I really like it, especially if you're someone who likes a thicker product, a product you don't have to use a whole ton of. And if you do like a softer hold on your hair and you are a fan of gels, yeah, there's no flakes. The line smells really good to me. It is a little strong, so if you do have like a sensitivity to strong perfumes, you may not be like a massive fan, but it didn't trigger any migraines for me, which is kind of the overall goal. It's like, as long as it doesn't trigger a migraine, then I'm fine. But I like this light. I thought all the products were pretty unique to use. I love the aesthetic of the line if you're somebody who's kind of if you're into product design. And I like having the option of being able to use lighter products. Maybe sometimes you don't always want super heavy products on your hair. And it was nice that the heavy moisture part was really in the washing product. So it was like, get all the heavy stuff going through the wash day, rinse it out, and then follow up with a lighter product. So I did like that. I did enjoy that. I think it's a unique line. I don't really have another product to compare it to. I feel like it kind of stands out on its own. And so I feel like it's a truly unique line on its own. I tend to like a more fuzzier look. So that's the other thing too. If you're not someone who really cares about too much of a really smooth, defined look for your kinky or coily hair, like I like when it's kind of like frizzy a little bit. The soft hold gives me that look, and that's kind of another thing I'm realizing is how different products will give me different looks and different results, even with similar hairstyles, so it's really cool. But I hope that you guys enjoyed my review of the Twist Extra Moisture collection. I want to thank Twist once again for sponsoring today's review video. I also want to let you guys know to keep an eye out for the YouTube community posts and on my Instagram, because I will be actually doing a giveaway sponsored by Twist as well, where 2 people will be able to win any one of these 3 collections. So please keep your eyes peeled for that. Please don't forget to click that subscribe button down below. Keep blooming, and I'll see you guys in my next video.